I must have stopped. I mean, AJ even said good morning on YouTube, so I think it was up, but somehow it must have got turned off. But thank you.
TWOU.
I jumped in AMD, but my house is loud, so I'm being quiet.
MYSZ.
Good luck, sir.
MYSZ. MYSCHTB.
Kind of quieted down. Went through a key level there, man. I know it's kind of extended, but I think it's going to 107.30. Took it a little bit just in case. Really a better day than yesterday. Can you guys hear everybody in the background here?
Not really.
All out of Piton.
Nice.
Apologize, you guys. I just don't want to have a bunch of people screaming in the background and you guys annoyed by it. This one took some courage to jump into with it being that low, but I have to take them when they break those levels. And I'm down to leftovers. My target there was like 32. Got down to 60. Dude. I debated on that XPIF too, man, because that broke through a level at 1630, but she's straight down. Everything fell. Coin straight down. CVNA straight down. AMD just got my leftovers. What you watching, Tim?
I have TWOU up, but just kind of grinding.
TWOU taking the starter off there.
TWO,
David, if you're listening, I saw what happened on that one so far. That sucks. It came down and he was on the bid and got like a partial fill of just a couple of his shares for next to nothing, and then grinding higher now. Sucks ass. But hopefully it'll just still work. Ran into it's at a key area on the daily back in May. I don't see anything else, man. This is pretty bad. AAOI making a pretty decent move. A lot of volume.
GOEV 55K. Pass for me. AAOI about to break a daily level.
Dude, AMD came right up to that level I had and reject it again. I might go all the way back down.
In upstart long.
AAOI with a big push off the bottom. Off the bottom of today. It's at the top of the chart on the daily. So that one on watch right now for possible long.
upstart.
TSATHTB.
That would be one of those trades they look at and they go, I don't get it. That is one of them. You asked me yesterday which one's that one.
FULC.
Was watching AAOI, but just didn't move fast enough up the top.
I'm watching AOI for long. I think she's
FULC.
got some room to rippity rip. Good volume just came in, as long as it doesn't sell off here. Got her up. I'm not taking it until I see it kind of balance out. Everything's kind of fell straight down today.
FULC. 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 FULC, the pretty one. Not in at
Well, it
204K.
sucks. AOI is the only one that's looking even remotely strong, huh? Well, look at CVNA.
Yeah, just dying, huh?
XBEV, CVNA, coin. Named these kind of meh, but moral of the story, look for anything gapping up and short the shit out of that thing. Ooh, AOI, that was a bit more of a pullback than she probably wanted to see. Dude, nothing's getting going though.
I got out of Upstart at the right time.
I'm guessing it's crashing like everything else in the market.
Yeah, it's down almost $1 from where I got out.
Ooh, AMD's about to go. Oh,
TWO you cut half.
oh, this digital being loud. Jeez.
You jump in AMD.
No. Could have been at like 108.30s, but was not. So I'm just watching her fall.
Yeah, I saw AAOI. Wasn't a huge fan of it though. I was looking for much more out of it up through that 1589 area, but it looks like it just poked through. But it would have worked out nicely. Total disclaimer, I did not sleep well last night, and I know I didn't sleep well, so I've been kind of easy on myself this morning. Not that there's been anything period, but
Now I jumped.
what are you in?
I would think AMD.
Slack yesterday. Uh,
ACRX. 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 ACRX.
got no shares on ACRX.
TWOU out all.
Oh boy. See. See, it's supposed to be the next. Oh, is that? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, ouch. Pushing the. It's like it tried. What it was trying to create a squeeze, it looks like, and then just got absolutely shit on.
Sorry, yes, AMD, the house was loud and I couldn't freaking get in here to push the button because I was mom babysitting this freaking thing. Oh my god, why do they have to be so much right now? I'm about to murder a child. Alright, I took the rest of it off. I'm done because this is fucking annoying. Oh my god, I gotta shut this door. Love you guys. Bye.
Love you too, bro, but I'm not going nowhere.
Oh man. The CBNA just went straight down to the.
That's a lot of things.
Gotta get used to the noise in the house in the morning. I get flustered. I should probably just meet the room and focus on the trading and not try to report shit. I think that throws me for a loop. When it's everybody here, it's just a lot going on. That should probably still be an AMD, but watching coin. They all just, or the only one that's left now is my little one, so house is calm now finally.
HKIT.
Coin's actually one that I even asterisked that it would probably go down, and I didn't trade that. That's my bad.
HKIT.
Coffee time.
I'll take some, bro. Thanks.
This is something else.
You shorted AAY? I couldn't. I didn't see the shorted part. I fixed it now, but my OBS was cut off to where I could only see like the beginning and end of what you guys were saying. Yeah, I was really hoping for up closer to like 1650, 16, maybe the break of 1650 on this move here. 'Cause I know it was capable of it, and it was such a key area on the daily that it broke. I was expecting it to give us more, but fortunately it did not.
Yeah, 40 minutes, man. And then I gotta take the kid to school. Be back after that, but you know how the afternoon's been. AAOY making its way back up.
What store are you going to?
Almost feel like all this stuff made such big moves that we're kind of doomed to have a slow rest of the day.
HKD HTB. TWOU at highs.
Anything, boys and girls?
Not that I see, brother.
Brother, it sounded very wrestler like.
Not that I see, brother.
All right, Hulkster.
You ready for me to smash you into this table?
Yes, I'm ready for that.
I remember watching like one video about like wrestling, and it wasn't even like WWE or any of the big guys, but it was just like how the wrestlers, like as they're in the ring and they're putting on these faces and stuff, like they're just having straight on conversations like that. And that's why I always use that example, because it was from the video I watched where he was like, it's always funny when I think about it. He's like, I think he like, I forget what he did, but he like slammed him into something, and he, as he's picking him up because it's part of the routine, he's
whispers
like,
to him, "You ready for
"Are
me to
you-"
hit you with this
yeah.
table?"
Well, no, he was like, "Are you okay?" And like as he's making like a mean face, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm fine, keep going." Like because his head was down, kind of like, remember like Undertaker would, like with all the hair, he would always have his head straight down. He was kind of doing that, and then he was like, "You ready me? You ready for me to throw you through this table?" And he was like, "Let's fucking do it." uh, I swear, like after that, I actually sort of somewhat liked wrestling for a little bit, because it was like I would start watching it, like knowing that it, to them, like they were just having a freaking blast. Like you could tell that they loved it.
Yeah, they're just having a good time.
Yep. Like you can't get into that stuff if you don't love it. It's like, why would you put yourself through that?
Yeah, because I mean, even though it's all
Yeah.
pretend, they get freaking hurt. You know, it's like
Oh yeah.
they're for
Yeah.
they're for
Yeah,
real
they're
putting their
actually doing
bodies
that
through
stuff
hell.
for sure. Yeah.
The only thing that
AAOI. What's that?
the only thing that's pretend is that the outcome is unknown. It's all choreographed, but it's all physical.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, yeah, obviously some of the holds are don't really hurt nearly as much as they pretend that it does.
Yeah, and when they're hitting,
Well,
they're
and
not
like
always just
the
full
kicks
on
and
hitting them.
yeah,
Yeah, they're stomping
yeah.
their foot and
It's amazing. Hulk can stomp his foot and get out of any hold possible.
but those freaking like slams and stuff, that's all legit, man. They're getting slammed.
Yeah, but it is a trampoline type material.
It is more bouncy, but it hurts. I mean, you hear all the time about those guys going through some physical crap.
Yeah, that's not for me. That's not for
Yeah, you gotta be
Steve. You got to be strong and be able to take the stuff.
oh yeah. I mean, those guys, most of them grow older and have problems.
No different than football players.
True. I mean, they go through it too.
Football players probably make more money though.
Depending.
How's the sick little lady?
No, she's better. She's got a little cold. That's all it is.
You sent her to school today?
Yeah, she's going. I gotta take her in about 30. You know, you want to make sure it's not like the flu or anything crazy. She doesn't have any of that. Got a little bit of a sniffly nose.
It's not COVID.
No. Who knows? Could be. And how do we know what
You're
COVID
like, if
is
it
anyway?
is, I don't care.
I don't think COVID matters. My wife's a teacher. They say if you test positive with COVID, but you feel okay, come in.
Holy
You mean the
crap!
flu?
It's 10:30 already.
What do you say,
Sometime
Vesh?
It's 10:30 already. It's crazy.
You heard me say I
I
leave
haven't
in 30
even
minutes.
put an
And you're
order
like,
out.
uh-oh.
Yeah. Well, you made me look at the time. I was like, dang, you're leaving early, but that's really not that early.
Leaving right before 8 o'clock my time.
You haven't even attempted to put an order in yet?
No.
You and me both.
I
Baby.
put shares in a montage once, but it was not with any real intention.
AMD.
I was debating DKS at the Open. I probably should have done it. Would have gotten 9 points out of it. When was it like
Does that mean
119?
you got it in AMD there,
I'm
Devin?
watching it.
Plus,
Oh, I thought you would already be in it there
I
on the
didn't
break
get
of
that
107.
breakdown there, so I gotta see if I can get a pop.
HKD.
If it stays heavy here, I might try to jump in it.
HKD is gonna probably go nuts. Building it up. It's got a lot of volume coming in.
HKD.
We don't have any shares. Not that I'd want them, to be honest.
Tried it. Maybe.
HKD YOLO'd it again.
Run Riot. So one thing about basket stocks, I try to just pick one because
Like at B1.
they move off each other. Like that's Riot and Mara. Like look at these charts. Literally, you can't tell the difference. Riot,
HKIT.
Mara, Riot, Mara,
I'm losing
Riot,
105 fast
Mara.
or something.
One more time. Riot, Mara. Like they're the exact same chart. So you're essentially just doubling your risk at that point on essentially the same trade. So I like to I like to
Keep
just
missing
pick
the
one there
initial
when
drop.
it
and
comes to basket stocks like
instead of
that,
just going straight down, it's going into these.
just to put my 2 cents in there.
Is anybody else's
Yeah,
DAS
just-
freezing up?
Nope.
Not
There
I.
it goes. Break.
Not that I've seen.
Come on, just break.
Is it Hurricane Hillary hitting you?
Yeah, left Las Vegas. Went to Jag.
Came right for you, Jag. Took the first flight.
Alright. This is kind of working better than the last one. Breaking a little bit just cause. Just cause. That's all I gotta say. I'm looking for like 105.66 maybe?
HKIT.
Obviously 106 will get me out a little bit. You jump in with me, Thomas?
I'll be back, guys. Good luck.
Later, Jag.
Thomas might be in this. I don't know exactly the setup.
I feel like he would have responded if he was.
But he might just be
He's
doing
probably
work
like on a
stuff.
call or something.
Honestly, I don't see his setup in this one, I don't think, unless he got in up higher than me. Then I'm jelly.
I just have such trouble with these, man. I just my thought process is it's always just gonna try to reverse. Like that's the problem with me. It's like these like decent sized moves in one direction, like to fathom in my head that they can just keep going that direction. It's like I don't want to believe it.
You've been in them long that have done it against you. You just gotta say, okay, well, look, it's
Yeah,
breaking the next
yeah,
level.
true.
And, I think we got lower. I mean, that's why you see that break of 106.70. And
Yeah.
that was what triggered me into this, but I didn't get it right away, so I waited for it to pop a minute.
HKD $$ on way.
Make sure it's not just gonna go back up. But once it kind of looks like it's weak, I'm like, let's
HKD.
go. 602. I would imagine she gets down to 106. I just don't see why I wouldn't. I'm not making a crap ton off these trades, man. I mean, I didn't take this one heavy because I should have been in if I wanted it.
HKD.
Like maybe 107.09, 107.08. Getting in at 106.61 is kind of far down.
Yeah.
So I only took 200 shares, but
HKD going back to $2,000. HKD. HKD. Generous trails.
took a little off there. I'm not looking gift horse in the mouth today, dude. Stop, break even. Make it a little better and done. Breaks are here. I want to say 105.70s. It's yesterday's low. All right, I'm all. I'm happy with that. Nothing to write home about. I mean, even though this moved a lot, I kind of have not traded this the best today, so I'm gonna have to go back to the wheelhouse on this. But I gotta get used to that morning stuff with everybody making noise in the house. I'm not really good with that. I mean, Tim knows that. I used to mute you when you had the kids and they were being noisy. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Can't do this.
Yeah.
Like, it's just too distracting for me. Other noises. No,
I thought you had a
Yeah,
headset
dude.
on though.
I do, but I mean, I
Imagine
can
not
still
being able
hear
to mute them.
two girls in the back making noise. Right
Are
in the
you
living
calling my
room.
boys girls?
Hmm?
Oh, you're talking about your
No,
girl.
my girls today. I could hear them. That's everything on
Yeah.
AOD today. First trade was okay. Second trade was really meh. Third trade was okay again, but nothing great.
Dude, when
Got
I
my
have my earbuds in, I can't hear shit.
Yeah, I mean, I just have it's like a headset. It's not earbuds, so I think if I had earbuds, it would probably be better. But
Yeah, if you ever look at my streamer, you'll always see my left ear, which is closest to the door, is back. Like I've caught myself like late at night, like when everyone's asleep, like still doing that just out of habit.
doing
Just
what?
because I'm so used to. So like I have over the ear headphones, but I'll push my left ear backwards so that I can actually hear like if something's happening out in the other room because I'm
Oh,
so used to listening for the kids.
okay.
But like I do that out of habit, even like when all the kids are asleep or they're not even here. Like when they were on vacation for that whole week, I still
Was pushing that left ear
was
back.
doing it just out, yeah, just out of habit.
Freaking.
But the reason is because if I have the headphones on, I can't, like Thomas said, I can't hear anything.
Really? And mine don't seem to block out sound that well.
What are you using? Fucking AirPods?
No, it's a headset. It's like just the big headset.
Is it over the ear or like where it covers your whole ear, or is it just the
Yeah,
ones
it
that go
covers
like
my
on like
whole
those?
ear. It doesn't go in my ear.
Which headset is it? It must be not that great.
All there. Coos? I have no clue. COOS.
Sounds like you
2.
found your problem.
No, my problem is kids are loud. That's my problem.
I don't know, man. My kids get pretty loud, and I can't hear them when I got my headphones
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, but you uncover
My
it so you
wife
can hear 'em, so it
sometimes
doesn't
gets
bother
mad at
you.
me. Well, it's because I know I'm the one that's caring for them. But like, if you know that your girls can take care of themselves,
No, I should start shutting the doors. What I'm gonna start doing. That'll help me.
Oh yeah, if somebody broke into my house while I'm gaming and I got those, I'm dead. Yeah, there's no
yeah, oh,
if and
100%.
buts about it.
I'm surprised you do that then.
I,
You leave yourself that
kind of
vulnerable?
creepy, dude.
You say it's kind of
My
creepy?
wife has literally came up behind me took a video
I'm
for
just
like
saying, because
3
Thomas is
minutes.
Thomas,
Oh,
ex-Marine. You know, I have some
yeah, your
friends that are
spidey
that
senses
are
don't go
like
off.
they will not put themselves in a situation where they're not ready at all times. I'm like, dude, we're at Denny's. We're cool, bro.
Can you imagine sneaking up on Thomas and it's while he's playing Call of
And then
Duty,
he just
knowing how
kills you.
pissed off he gets? You're like, dude, it's okay. He's like, you motherfucker with superpowers.
Laser beams out your cat's
You
eyes.
fucking. Love you, Thomas.
Oh, just keep getting me furious.
Yeah, I know all about it, man. Playing FPS my whole life, you run into it all the time. Like Escape from Tarkov had their like wipe where they reset everything, so I started playing that again because that's like the only time it's fun to play. And you just run in like there's so many cheaters still, and it's like they make it so obvious as well, and that's the worst part because they have these aim bots where it just like, and it's a fast shooter, so they literally shoot you like 5 times in the matter of time where they should only be able to shoot you once. So like when you get to the death screen and it tells you how you died, and you just know because there's no possible way that that's even like just can't do it.
Yeah.
So that when you say
HKD.
superpowers and stuff like that, I totally get it.
The cheaters and all that, that's a different thing. It's like they've taken an adult game and they're trying to bring in the kids, the superpower shit. And it's like, dude. And now you're going to ban me because I called somebody a puss.
Imagine you called some kid a puss and like their parents heard it because they're playing it on the TV and they came and reported you, and that's how you.
Oh, I've done been voice banned. I got off of it.
Oh, that's great.
Because it's like, dude, I just cussed out my grandson. He's 6. Like, your mom should have swallowed type shit.
Oh, that's great. Dude, FPS does some things to you, man. I get it. I get it. Especially like cuz you put in all these hours and then like you get into a
HKD.
situation where it should just be common sense for something and it doesn't happen that way and you just lose it. I know all about it.
I'm saying
It's
that
like
he gets
you've
in
done
fights
that
with like
scenario.
5-year-olds.
Well, think about it. Like if you've been playing FPS your
HKD.
entire life, especially like one game, and you put a lot of hours into it, and you've run through the same exact scenario that you're watching someone else do 1,000 times yourself, you know exactly what should be done, and then you watch them do like the complete opposite and like lose or
HKD.
die or whatever it is, and you just can't help but make the comment like, "What are you doing?" But in reality, they're just some like noob 6-year-old.
Are you talking about my trading skills?
HKD.
Talking about what?
Talking about my trading skills.
This HKD going back to $1 million. It's
That's it.
trying to go up, but I mean, it's not doing anything crazy yet.
HKD.
I got like freaking 12 minutes, so 15 minutes.
Honestly, I feel like it has too much volume for it to do anything crazy.
Jesus,
Because in the time it went to like 2,600 or whatever it was, it had like no volume.
CVN is
Watch
technically
an
got another
NVAX.
dollar down. It has been demolished today.
NVAX up.
NVAX, if it can maybe get some more volume and push up through 9.
I hate that.
Watching that at the moment.
Stock.
Dude, I moved my coffee just in case.
It's the only thing that's even remotely looking possible at the moment.
And the montage is unlocked. I'm not missing.
I love coffee. Are you guys in this index? I didn't.
Assuming, I was gonna say, I'm assuming you're out of AMD at this point.
Yeah, I pushed the chart.
No, I'm not an NVAX. I was looking for up through 9.
I posted. That's everything. That's everything today. It's not just everything on AMD. That's all I've done today. Nothing great, man. Not where I want to be yet. I'm kind of pissed off on this coin actually, and CVNA. I had both of them watched, and I really didn't trade either of them. Didn't trade either of them. Both of them worked.
FULC.
I was talking about VTEX. Nope, don't look at that.
FULC.
That's not pretty. That's not pretty at all.
FULC YOLO.
Almost had a good idea on AMD, just let it stop him out. I guess if he would have either gotten back in that one or held it. Look for the bigger move there. I think I would have liked XBEV better or CVNA even.
HKD.
Let's put in backs on something.
Was thinking plus 7
What do you
SS.
want, like 920 or something?
180 KTB there. HKD. HKD.
NBAX of interest to you guys?
Yeah, I'm watching it. I mean, that move looks nice, but it's just not fast. HKD is going fast
HKD.
all of a sudden.
So HKD is off the 52-week low,
HKD.
but it's got room to 385.
HKD THX. Lock and reset trails.
You have shorts on HKD?
No. Actually, it says we do.
$134K shares became available on HKD. 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 HKD.
You as well jump in Invex.
Yeah. I actually almost thought about taking a small starter on HKD because we got shares came back for weirdly. I think it would have temporarily been working.
Invex to the moon, huh? It's a nice big move out there.
HKD.
You in any of this, Thomas?
Yeah, my Invex?
Yeah, that or possibly HKD.
Can't picture him being an Invex. Maybe
HKD I think rotated. Worth DBL checking.
That one looks, I don't know, they both kind of look the same, huh? I think HKD looks like it had a bigger push there. Oh, that thing did move pretty big.
You looked for float there, it's all over the place, not sure what it actually is. Oh, there are shares there. We didn't have shares all morning, assuming a big position covered.
I go in T minus 5 minutes.
Yeah, FS wanted the long from 22, HKD from 560. Yeah, 560 long on HKD would have been nice.
HKD.
I'm sure
I don't really
B's
know
in
what to do this.
both these, huh?
I have no idea. I don't know. He was long HKD, so I don't know if he
Oh,
would have
was it?
flipped here or not. Yeah, he's been long this pretty much all morning.
Where would he get in this? Like when it started breaking out above the highs of pre-market, 570s?
Uh,
I can't imagine him being in the first 30 minutes when it was just flatlining there. If you did, I don't understand that. He's becoming Jag. I don't get it.
Posted his chart.
Let me see. Yes. All right, baby. All right, I gotta go, guys.
Right. I didn't have the guts to trade this HKD. It worked out perfectly. So grindy looking, man. Kidding me, Nvex. Thomas, were you in this? Or are in this? I did not expect after that grind up for it to just dump like that. That's so annoying. I thought about getting in this too. It's very frustrating. But it was just so slow. $38 when I just don't have any confidence at all in any of these lately.
TK moving.
Watching TK. Small starter on it.
HKIT.
Slow. Basically. And Vax, I would have been very wrong. Would have been looking to short. I mean, I was looking for the break of this 910 area, but would have been using 928, but it never got down there. This HKD, I almost want to buy a lottery ticket to the long side, risking off this 671, 670 area. But this feels like it wants to swipe down too. Now I'm in TK, which had a nice move up here. It's now sitting here. Doo-doo. Doo. I want to buy the lottery ticket so bad. Wouldn't really be risking much. This feels like it's gonna swipe down. Trust it at all. Feel like they're painting the picture to make it look like it's gonna go higher. And they might try high a day, but it ultimately feels like it's probably gonna fail. It definitely looks like it wants to retest the bottom of this candle though. Now. 71 NVAX looks like it's trying to go higher. TK just kind of going sideways. I don't think I'm gonna stay in this above high a day. Actually thinking about just adding here and stop at highs.
DFLI. DFLI.
Just to stop at the highs here. Type trade if it's there, but I was initially gonna put my ad 10 cents over where I was at 24. I wonder if I would have got filled if I had put it out there. Who knows? It faces here and tries to go higher. It's obviously not something I'm interested in. Then backs through the highs. Oh, there goes H. You could just feel that coming. Well, if you could feel that coming, why don't you put your money where your mouth is? Well, I told you I was thinking about a lottery ticket the other way.
What's your average in this?
But you can't ignore the descending triangle it was forming either. 715.
Beautiful.
Pretty stop out at the highs if it gets there though. Really looking for this to be this slow.
Hey, what the
Wasn't part
hell?
of the plan. Oh, it's gonna come right up and get me now that you opened your mouth. Wow, look at HKD. Went down, got all that liquidity, and jumped it right back up. Crazy.
HKD.
Hold on, wasn't HKD just a 660 a second ago?
Yep.
And
So I
you didn't
said they jumped it down, took
and,
all that liquidity, and ran
and
it
you
to the
didn't get
highs.
out?
I wasn't in HKD.
Oh, what are you in?
TK?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, TK is about to stop me out at the highs.
No, because it looks
I was very confused.
the price is very similar. It's right around the $7 range.
Yeah.
And when you
yeah.
got in, I looked at it. It's like, oh, he got in right there. It literally, it was at 7:15 when you got in to this one, and I saw it just drop down 50 cents over there, and then I looked at it, and now it's over 720. I'm sorry.
No, it's
They didn't
fine,
even
bro.
come to the
It's
regular
good. It's
stuff,
good.
apparently. What is PK? That move doesn't look nearly as impressive.
No, the initial move it made was pretty nice, like up through the 690s area, but yeah, it just went sideways after that.
I assume you're out of it now.
Yeah, I stopped out at the highs there.
I'm sorry. I'm watching
It's all
HQ the whole
good.
time. I thought your average was like 715, 717 with 100 shares. And then I saw you had 200. I was like, oh, okay. I guess he added on the way down. But you don't you
Did
do.
the no arrows on the chart?
I'm not
Oh, I
looking at
guess
the
you said you weren't looking.
I'm not looking
Yeah, I
at the
got you.
chart.
Got you.
I can barely see your prices. The way you got the screen set up on my phone, I can barely see your price.
Yeah, I don't really have any other way to put it.
Now, the way you had your screen set up before you switched off onto YouTube, it was easier
Oh,
to see the
right, where it
prices
was
and
zoomed
stuff.
in.
But now you've got too
Yeah, it
much
was a
crap.
little more zoomed in then.
You got all this other crap on your screen. I don't need to see your logo.
It's not even my logo.
Your profit loss curve and all this other stuff you have at the bottom here.
Yeah, well, most people like seeing that.
You just put that on your on the charts in that other room at the end of the day.
Yeah, I was putting it in there at the end of every month, but it looks the same every month now. It just goes sideways.
I guess sideways is better than down.
Yes.
You might not be going anywhere, but at least you're not going down.
Yeah. Do I let it get me twice? Done doing that kind of crap too. Goal.
The DT
Revenge trade just
texted me.
because I traded already.
He asked me if I'll fund his trading account if he drives for me.
Shit, if you were closer, I'd drive for you.
It's only 3 days a week, man. You come here Monday morning, you leave Wednesday afternoon, you get the rest of the week with your family.
Give me a company car.
What's that?
So give me a company car that can drive from here to there. Pay for gas too.
If you do sales instead of just pickups, we can talk.
Hate sales, man.
You owe me both. But that's what drives the
I
world.
vowed. Yep, I vowed to try to stay away from those. Such a scummy area of expertise.
It is, but in this industry, it's not really sales, but you know, we're not selling crap. We're selling a quality service that people are using anyway. Just
Yeah.
use me instead of the Korean guy down the block.
Or just pay me to take my clothes to him.
I don't give the Korean guy down the block. I give it to the Spanish guy two towns over. He's cheaper. Don't worry how the food is made. Just eat it. The clothes come back to you. They're clean on a hanger. Don't worry about what happens at the interim.
Yeah.
Nice slim
We don't
body
have
like yours
these.
with a cute face knocking on the door, women answering. You'll be in a lot of trouble.
I mean, depends on how you look at it, I guess.
Yeah, those pickups might take a little longer than you expected. Figure at least 30 seconds.
Second pickup might take a little longer, you know?
You're getting to be that age. Take her number. Give her a call on a slow day. Hold on a second. I'm back.
Oh, boy.
PFIE. PFIE. PFIE up, quite a spread. PFIE. Dollar.
Watching NVAX for backside type play.
What do you say?
I'm watching NVAX for like a backside type play. Just kind of hoping it would pop up to 50 and reject, but doesn't even look like it wants to get up there.
All right, kids. Anything?
Watching NVAX for our little play that we been watching. PK came back down. That crap. Watching PFIE if it wants to go again.
I don't think there's anything I would have really played, so I'm not going to stress too bad. This VFS. Oh, we don't have shares on it for short. That made a big move. I think didn't really give us any reason to try to trade it today.
Backside type play NVAX.
Crazy move.
Stop hard.
Oh, it's a newer stock. Okay. A, B, and B on the gainer list today. You said Invax.
Yeah, I just got in NVAX.
Good luck, sir.
If it wants to go back up to the highs after that death candle, so be it. TK stopped me out at the highs and went back down. Piece of crap.
Everybody else leave.
I'm here just working.
Steve's been here. Yeah, Thomas is working.
back home at a decent hour. I got 20 minutes for my break, but I don't think this went into trade. Keep an eye on AMD, I guess.
Ideally, we'd like to see it retest this 28. Probably bounces there and starts forming like a descending triangle of some sort.
HKD. HKD.
Take half off. Move our stop down. 7, 6.
What made you take it off there?
It just felt like it was going to bounce. I was going to add it back if it did. Wasn't expecting it to come straight through like that. The plan in my head was it was going to try to bounce off that previous death candle and then form like a descending
PFIE.
triangle. So I was going to take half off and then look to add it back. But it obviously went straight through it. But it's getting bought back up though.
PFIE. HKD.
Ideally, I wouldn't want to see it reclaim that candle. Yeah, I'd like to see it stay below there. Wow, HKD got all the way back up to that. off my chart. Gonna annoy me looking at it. At this point, back above this area, it's tried to reject it twice now. If we get back above it again, I definitely need to at least take some more off. Ideally, we don't want to see it keep trying to get shoved down and reclaiming it. I think I'm gonna cancel my order on PFIE for now. Just let it be. That's slowed down a bit too much for me. I was really looking for it to just kind of give us a nice swipe up.
I'm still in the room, or did I mute?
You still there?
AMD gave you nothing today, Thomas? Besides that first one?
Really didn't look back
Kind
at
of
it.
has a head and
Sure it
shoulders.
did somewheres.
Might be trying to form the second shoulder. Just see it. Try to test lower though. Let's give us a nice backside. Maybe back down towards BWAP. And ultimately, I'm trying to hold. I don't know where this 878 line came from, but
Yeah,
this
I'm
is what
slightly
I
not
was really
happy
looking.
with the way I traded that today, but knife goes home.
Took some off there with the intention of it bouncing
I've
and
said it
trying to
before. I
add
gotta
it
get
back.
better at setting alerts and stuff like
But
that.
just kind of went.
I can't
went
sit
right
here
through
and
it.
watch these.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the days you really get them are the days you're kind of slow when you have
Trail
time to do it.
Right. Yeah, this morning's been busy. I've opened up 15 permits and just been a little busy.
First stop would be 9. Then could probably take half off there and then trail the rest looking for 870. That would be the game plan. Our stop's in a good spot. Bottom of this candle 928, top of this candle 933. Put it above there. I mean, obviously that was a pretty key area for the most part. If it wants to work up and try to go through there, not really interested in it anymore. But hopefully we just get the reject back down to 916, 918. See if we can't work our way through it using each candle as a new resistance.
Man.
The excitement of today makes me sad that I have a real job.
Because you're missing out on all this intensity.
I mean, it's like you guys are getting into trade after trade after trade. It's nonstop. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I want to quit and just trade for a living. So
We should
exciting.
have shorted everything from the bell. We would have all been money makers today.
Oh, you didn't?
They did not short everything at the bell. No. I wish I would have.
I just did. I did one share of every stock in the market.
Boom.
Boom. Done.
Boom. That's the way to do it. Boom. Boom shakalaka.
You don't have that button on your montage there?
Short one share of every stock. No, I don't have that one. I took that one off.
It was
My
too
bad.
tempting.
Yeah. I just kept using it so much, you know.
PFIE close OT hot cut.
So much.
Hot plus I should say.
Last couple days have been a little slow-mo.
Hot plus 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 plus.
I will
LOL.
the next few weeks I will have less distraction, which is good, but less time with my daughter, which is bad, but
All right. I literally just counted. I just drove by 15 cars. 6 of them were Amazon trucks.
oh man. There you go.
And we're nowhere near an Amazon facility.
Isn't that crazy?
So are they that busy or are they that disorganized? That you got
I don't know,
6 cars
sometimes
driving the
Amazon
exact same route.
Sometimes it's crazy how Amazon does that. I'm like, I mean, I will see multiple Amazon trucks in my neighborhood throughout the day, and I'm just like, wow, couldn't they just plan this better?
Yeah, I see the same thing. Like literally, I've seen 2 of them pass each other to deliver packages to different houses. But I think it's if you remember, like FedEx would have like FedEx Ground and FedEx like one day or whatever they used to call it, like same day, like that kind of stuff. So like they're coming from different facilities and they just happen to end up in the same neighborhood, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was insane. 6 out of 15 cars are Amazon cars.
Yeah, that's a little
That's
crazy.
a little intense. I know, yeah, they got the Amazon same day stuff, so that stuff has to go out right away, even if it's coming from the same facility. The stuff went out this morning.
Yeah, which means
But
sometimes you're gonna have multiple trucks. Oh, this VFS,
yeah,
man, this thing's fucking bananas. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you PFF?
V is in Victor. We have no shares. It's a newer stock, but she's fucking nuts today.
We must be talking about something. What is it?
Victor
Victor fucking
Victor
sucks.
fucking sexy.
You definitely did not say an S in
Oh,
there
he
the
does.
first time. No, you said like VFF.
Well, then
is what it sounded like.
how did Dinglebat know it over here, huh? Tell me how Dinglebat
Probably
knew
already had it up.
Tell
probably
me how
already had it
How
up.
did Dinglebat know? Huh?
He already had it up.
Huh?
I just
Huh?
answered you. I just
Huh?
answered you. I just answered you. I just answered
Keep
you.
saying, huh? Huh?
I'm gonna say I just answered you. I just answered you. It's like
If
the
anything, I
never-ending
would have thought
loop
it was
that like
BFF.
siblings have. I know. That's why I pulled VFF up, and I'm like, what?
Oh no,
Huh?
not
What is he looking at?
BFF. B as in
Oh,
B as in
B as
bitch.
in boy.
B as in bitch.
Boy.
Bitch
Oh,
boy.
I thought you were going boy.
No, no.
Hey, you can't talk
bitch.
about that
I want to make sure there's no confusion.
against the rules. Yeah, this VFS
It's
is
crazy.
kind of nutty looking.
No. Big move.
I do miss
Nine.
Charlie's call signs.
There is. Just talking about it right now.
I bet he didn't use as colorful call signs as we did.
You didn't.
Down the leftovers on
LNT NVAX.
puts me back green on the day. Ooh.
Woo!
Playing for peanuts, but you know, it's better than being red.
It only took you 3 hours to get back to where you were 3 hours ago before you took a trade.
Right. Right. I had my order on NVAX at 9:05 to take that partial off, but it's kind of sitting here at 9:09. It's the third time it tested it. So I just took it off here, and I'll look for the 880 for the rest all the way down there to that previous resistance. It'll be interesting what it does at 9 if it actually gets there. That's where that death candle bounced off of.
I actually tried to put an order on that for at 9:44, but it never filled. And it
VFS
dropped
newer
down to
IPO.
the 9:30s.
Crazy.
So I guess E-Trade's out of shares.
That's really? I feel like this index usually always has a decent amount of shares. That's a huge move from this VFS. Holy crap. Realized it was like the range on it. I didn't even realize the range on it until I just looked this time.
I got in long, and this is fucking not fun. I only took 100 shares, but it's not like it's hard to get filled on it. Like take.
Well, look at this. It's got a 50-cent spread. You're talking about VFS?
Yes,
You got long?
I'm in at 35.50.
Oh, there you go. The bid popped up there.
Nah, just
Look at that
fucking fill
spread.
me.
It's like
There it
70
goes.
cents.
And I'm down to leftovers. Good enough for me, man. I had 25 shares left.
Yeah, that was a crazy one.
When I threw the fibs on, it's got room to 41 bucks. So I was like, fuck it, dude. 100 shares. I'll do that.
Worked out pretty instantly.
Yeah, literally just flew straight up.
BRSH.
Only scary thing is when I tried to take 25 off and I had trouble getting them out. I was like, buy them, take them. You want my shares? I'm selling them.
BRSH.
One of those where you put it out and it just hung, and I'm like, there we go. Okay. 41
BRSH.
bucks. Let's go. I'm out because that was a huge move. Let's went from 35.55 up to 38.55. That's $3.
Yeah, that was a pretty nice move there, man. Nice trade.
These are ones that I can't risk it on though. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? If I get the loop, I'm gonna fucking take it. Back down. Oh, that helps. I don't even know what I made on that trade, dude. Absolutely.
You had 100 shares and it jumped up $2 before you took anything off. Yeah, good idea.
Taking a picture of this real quick. Hold on. Well, I took off 25, then I took off 50. I only left the 25 for that $3 move, so I was kind of weaseling my way out of it. I'm not sure what my finishing. It's gonna go to that 41 too, Brian. Fuck me. Oh well, I'm okay with that, dude. That's a risky business. $41 incoming, man. Wow, look at this thing. That'll probably be at the top too, I'd imagine. But we ain't got no shorts, so I ain't gonna fucking touch this bitch. That wasn't bad shit. For 100 shares, I mean. That's the ones Ross would be in, like, what, 5,000 shares? Could have made my month. You guys who just had a $15,000 winner. There it is, 41, bro.
Yeah, that crazy thing.
Yeah,
Trying to halt.
I should have fucking held it for that 41, dude. I should have believed in it.
Oh,
Scared me when I was having trouble getting out, and I
Wow,
was only trying to
halting,
get rid
crazy.
of 25 shares, you know? When I'm having trouble getting out 25 shares, I'm a little nervous. All right. That's probably AMD went lower. Fuck all this stuff.
STXS.
Yeah, that made my day a little better. That's crazy. I made this is how sucky I traded AMD. I made a little more with 100 shares on VFS than I did on AMD. That's fucking ridiculous. No, that's a lie. I made $5 more on AMD. But those two trades equated to the same amount of money, basically. I took way more shares than AMD.
a lot of NVAX.
All out of NVAX.
Honestly, if that thing went down and broke 910, I'd be tempted, but I think the range is just kind of shitty, dude. I have trouble taking that, thinking I might get down to like 870, you know? Just not enough meat on the bone. Coin coming back down. Arthur, son of a dog. You guys hear him?
For a second, I did.
Hey!
It was while you were talking though. That's why. This HKD's about to try to go again too.
Kids are gone and house is quiet and the dog has to be loud. He's like, oh, fuck you, Dad. You ain't getting peace and quiet for 2 seconds. What do you think about Invex, Thomas? This is about to do kind of my setup. I don't even know where it is on yours. I just don't know if I can
Yeah.
throw enough shares at it.
Yeah. I actually should have been in it at 28.
Oh. Yeah, AJ, that would have been real nice.
Yeah, I haven't put your lines on it yet, but I'm saying from my standpoint,
The worst
I'm
part
starting to see
is,
it.
if you zoom in, it's just now starting to curl.
Yeah, I just threw yours
Make that
on just to
crazy.
kind of
Like, see,
compare.
this is kind of grind, and then boom.
I just don't know, dude.
Grabbed a bunch of shorts,
These cheaper
but
ones,
in
I'm just
reality,
not fully there yet.
they broke it.
Unless it had made like a $2-3 move, then I'm fucking there. But I just don't think I can whack it hard
they're
enough for the
Trying to muscle memory, right clicking and hitting
size
best
move I
fit.
believe it can get.
All right, I'm gonna end the stream.
I'm
Small
gonna keep an
green.
eye on it,
It's
though,
better
just
than
so I
red.
can see.
Appreciate y'all being here. I'll
'Cause I would imagine like 850
post
is
the
the
charts
lowest that thing's going. If
on
it
Twitter.
gets down
Probably
that
not gonna do
far,
the live
870
video on
might hold
YouTube.
it.
I mean, I feel like no one's watching them anyway. I'd rather like the live trades or the live stream will be there. So if people want to go back and watch it, they can. I feel like you learn the most from that anyway. And if you have any questions, find me in Discord, Twitter, and see you guys tomorrow. Later.